Hi. Hi everyone. What actually is a society frowned upon? One may say it's our values, and yes indeed, the core values will hold tightly a building stones towards modern civilization. To me, creativity is another key element to creating and refurbishing our society. Education also plays a main role here, as it invites creativity with open arms. And integrating creativity into the generalized version of education, the classroom, might as well as be the best thing happening to an ever-changing world. I would first like to define the term creativity. According to Google, creativity means the use of imagination or original ideas to create something. I believe that creativity is a very important ingredient to our thoughts and just anything in general. Imagine a world without creativity. What would happen? Would we still be in clogs? Would we humans be where we are now with our technological advancements? The point I'm trying to make here is, creativity is essential, and it's a very good pal to have around whenever you drug up new plan, being project deadlines we haven't actually started thinking about it, or even on how to improvise your everyday living. I found creativity to be a very trustworthy friend I can rely on when everyone's being boring and conventional. And this is exactly why creativity is important to society. Let me give an example. Back in the early 20th century, the existence of a home computer was foreign to the world. No one thought it was possible. It was with the renowned creators of Apple Inc., with their insane creativity and innovation that made the idea into reality. The home computer was a lot more compact than the bulky computer we used to have back in the old times, and it is one of the most important breakthroughs we ever had into the modern era. Creativity is definitely a force driving our world into a better future and advancement. I'm currently obsessed with this video game, Planet Coaster. I've been binge watching videos of gamers playing the game on YouTube. I was planning on downloading it, but it cost $348, so never mind. Basically, it's a video game which you can build your own theme park. There are gamers that focus on the whole of the park, from the guest happiness to the feel level of the coasters to small details on the buildings. I'm blown away by these beautifully constructed theme parks. For some, they recreated themed buildings from well-known movies. I dare say the buildings look almost identical to the ones in the movies, and for some, they're unique ideas that look spectacular. To make the park look good, we could obviously use the blueprints. And here's the part I love about gamers playing the game Planet Coaster. They actually build structures using different materials, and they create something that's even better than the blueprints in our opinion. The creativity is flowing everywhere. It's taken over me, and I'm inspired to build and create. Education is to deliver knowledge, and with the know-how of the skill to create. Creativity is a mastermind and tool, and this is precisely why integrating the element of creativity into education is so important. We can all agree that education is what people receive from a young age to possibly in old age. It is one of the most important sources from which we receive information and develop our talented core values. With the element of creativity, like open-ended projects, usage of multimedia, and the many more creativity-provoking activities to be carried out, it adds much more to education. Education is an art itself, but it's a bit bland without the ideology and stimulation of thoughts to push the world even further. Some people are suppressing their creativity due to various reasons, and here's one particular reason that's pretty common: the fear of being judged and discouragement from our parents. I love photography and would dedicate a whole day to taking photos. By taking my camera out, my grandma glared disapprovingly at me. She told me it's an utter waste of time and she's worried about my studies. I then stopped taking pictures outside as I don't want to be scolded. It's limiting my creativity, as finding beauties in urban streets is what inspires me to create. And there was this time I finally went out for a photography trip. I was trying to take a picture of my food as it looked amazing. It was probably not the best decision to stand up and take the picture from above, because while I was doing so, a woman elbowed me and told me to stop taking pictures and to enjoy the meal. It was certainly a very interesting experience, and it was enough to discourage me a little. People just love to judge, don't they? Growing up, I realized I shouldn't let people's opinions stop me from doing what I love. At this point, I don't really care what people think anymore. Creating is what helps me to express my innermost feelings, and I'm not allowing strange voices to stop me from expressing myself. And I'm here to tell all the creative people out there that it doesn't really matter as we're doing what we want to do. We're letting our creativity bring out the best in us, and it's okay because it's part of what drives us forward. Unleash your inner creative side and start creating because you can do it. I often ask myself how to be creative, and it's simple, really. For me, I'll first try to consider matters in a more logical way. and then think of an idea that's outrageously illogical and crazy. I'll try to jump off the box I've trapped myself into. People are too accustomed to be normal. Being funky and weird can actually slip from boredom. Why be a normal brown box when you can be a colorful one? There's nothing wrong with an idea that's considered to be bonkers. I give credit to the best teacher I've ever had for all the inspiration in this speech and every creative idea. She was the one who made me realize everyone has a pinch of creativity inside them, and all you have to do is to nurture it. I've also been discovering the magic and fun of creativity by crafting gifts for my friends. The idea was actually encouraged by my teacher as a part of my program, and I've been repeating all throughout my speech that the element of creativity in education has enriched me in ways I couldn't possibly explain. I hope you're all inspired to create now. I bet you've heard this a billion times when someone say it. Start thinking out of the box. Thank you.